Welcome back to the Discrete Math series. In the last video, we mapped out the whole subject. Now we start building, and everything in logic begins with one tiny piece, the proposition. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what a proposition is, how we combine them, and if you've already been coding, you'll see we've been using these ideas in code all along. The definition: a proposition is a statement that's either true or false, one or the other, but never both at the same time. Never neither, never maybe. If you can hand a sentence a single true or false label, it's a proposition. If you cannot, it is not. That clean two-way split is the foundation the entire subject is built on. Now on the screen, if you look at the left column, Houston is in Texas. That is true. So it is a proposition. 7 is an even number. That one is false, but false is still a truth value, so it still counts. 2 plus 2 equals 4, true. All three of those qualify. Now the right column, close the door. That's a command. You can't call it true or false. What time is it? A question. No truth value. And the tricky one, this sentence is false. If it is true, then it is false, and if it is false, then it is true. It contradicts itself, so it cannot settle on a value. None of these three are propositions. Notice the test is always the same. Can I assign exactly one truth value? Yes or no? Writing out full sentences every time gets exhausting fast, so we use shorthand. We give each proposition a short name, a single letter. Instead of repeating "it is raining," we just call it P. The ground is wet becomes Q. By convention, we use P, Q, R, and so on. Each letter is called a prepositional variable, and each one holds a value of either true or false. From here on, these letters are the pieces we build everything from. The point is that once we have letters, we can study the logic itself without getting tangled in the wording. A single proposition on its own is not very interesting. The power comes from joining them, and we do that with connectives. There are 5 in total. Here we cover the first 3. Negation, written with the not symbol in front of P, simply flips the truth value. Conjunction, the and symbol, joins 2 propositions and is true only when both of them are true. Disjunction, the or symbol, is true when at least one of them is true. Not and or. If those 3 words feel familiar from programming, it's not a coincidence, and we'll come back to it. Let's make this exact with truth tables. A truth table just lists every possible combination of inputs and shows the result. Start with negation. P has 2 possibilities, true or false. Not P is simply the opposite in each case. True becomes false, false becomes true. That's the whole story for not. Now conjunction, P and Q. With 2 variables, we get 4 rows, 4 possible worlds. And is demanding. It only comes out true in the single row where both P and Q are true. In every other row, even if just one input is false, the whole thing collapses to false. And needs everything. Now disjunction, P or Q. Here's the one place beginners get tripped up. In everyday English, would you like coffee or tea means pick one, not both. But logical or is more generous than that. It's what we call inclusive or. If you take a look at the table, it is true when P is true, true when Q is true, and still true when both are true. The only row where or fails is the very last one, where both inputs are false. So remember, logical or means at least one, and it is perfectly happy when both are true. Now look at these 2 columns. On the left, the logic notation. Not P, P and Q, P or Q. On the right, the same 3 ideas in code. Exclamation point P, P ampersand Q, P pipe Q. These are not similar, they are the same thing. The truth tables you just learned are exactly the rules your programming language follows when it evaluates a condition. Every time you've written an if statement, if you've been programming, with an and or an or in it, you are doing propositional logic. So you may not have had the names yet, but now you do. So that's the foundation here. Propositions are true or false statements. 3 connectives, let us combine them. Next, we'll take these connectives and learn to build a full truth table for any expression you can throw at it, step by step, no matter how many pieces it has. I'll see you in the next one. If this is the kind of thing you'd like to learn, please subscribe.